What is up, guys? James here from the Light of Riga YouTube channel, and in this video we're going to be doing a reading for all my Scorpio sun sign friends. If you were born between the dates of October 23rd and November 21st, then you are a Scorpio sun sign, and this video is for you. The month of October is upon us, and that's what we're going to be doing today. This is the month ahead reading for the month of October, and it's a general reading that's designed to give you the leg up on the month of October. I can't believe October's already here. I honestly can't. It is nuts. It's so... Time just is, I don't know. I don't want to talk about it now. Let's talk about what we're doing today, and that's the reading. We're going to be doing something a little bit differently today. I got a new technique. I got a new spread for this month ahead reading. So let me know if you like it or not. I'm still trying to tweak to see which month ahead reading I like best. I keep coming up with new ones. So let me know about this one. And one thing I do want to say before we get any further into this is that this is a general reading for a large group of people. Not everything's going to resonate with everybody. Okay, that's just the way it goes when you read for a 12th of the population at once. So take what works for you, leave the rest. If you do want to book a personal reading with me where I tap into your energy, then you can head over to my website. It's lightofriga.com. The link is in the description below. All right, today we're going to be using the Robin Wood Tarot, the Mortem Oraculum, and the Untamed Truth Oracle, which is off screen. We'll get into that in a minute, but let's get into this reading. So the first card we're going to look at is this one, and it represents what you're moving away from this October, or what you will be moving away from this October, Scorpio friends. We've got the Knight of Swords. The feeling I'm getting from this is that perhaps in the recent past, perhaps now, and perhaps at the beginning of October, a lot of us, we Scorpios, I feel as though this card is saying that we have been in our heads a lot. We've been in the ego. We've been thinking about things a lot, analyzing things from a logical perspective, not from a heart-based perspective or an intuition-based perspective. Not that you didn't do that, but I'm saying for a large group of us, you know, we were kind of consumed by our thoughts in the last, in the recent past. And our thoughts have been working overtime, and we've been, putting action into our thoughts. And, I hate to say that this is a negative thing, because it's not necessarily negative. The ego is a funny thing. Sometimes it wants to keep you alive. Other times it wants to destroy your life. Okay, so it's very important that we have a grasp of the ego, that we can control the ego, that we can have it work for us rather than let it do its own thing. Because when it's left to do its own thing, it'll sabotage. It will self-sabotage. It thinks it's doing what it's doing for the benefits of and the preservation of you, but it's not. It's fear-based. It's lack-based. The ego, because it's been created by this society. Your ego has been created by this society. You come into this world without language, without really any thoughts that aren't in alignment with your soul. And then as you grow up, you just learn different things, and you develop an ego, basically. And an ego is just a long list of programming that you've undergone. Okay? So don't let it get out of control, but this is a good thing. You're moving away from that. You're moving away from the ego doing its thing, running its course, and going a little bit crazy, okay? So if you've been feeling like, having thoughts of doubts or fear, anxiety or worry or all those negative fears, it's probably coming from your ego, and it's... October is going to bring about an opportunity to put that down, put that away, to move away from that, because it's not serving you. Come on. It's just not. Thinking about all the things that are going to go wrong, worrying about, not having enough. Oh, who wants to live life like that? I know I don't. So let's move on over to this card here, which represents what you're moving towards this October for my Scorpio friends. Aha, we've got the Temperance card. And this card might as well just say balance. Okay, we're moving towards balance. That's very good. I like that. Balance to me is about using your four, aspects. Using the ego, okay? The ego is part of you. We need it. It helps us, but it has to be balanced. So that's one aspect of who you are, is your ego. The next aspect is your emotions, your feelings, your heart, the way that you feel about things. So your ego, your emotions. Then there's your intuition and your action. And, you have to be in connection with the spirit realms, and you have to be ready to bring that information down to earth and act on it. and do things based on your intuition. That's the third thing. And then there's finally is the physical, is your body, is making sure that your body and your resources are all healthy and working for you. And you have to have those four things in balance in order to really exemplify this temperance card. Okay, you see, he has like a foot on earth, a foot grounded in earth, and also a foot in the water, which represents emotion and feeling. And he's standing strong, but he's got a foot in both. And I think that's very important, is to accept your ego, to let it work for you, but not to let it get out of control. I think it's important for you to listen to your emotions and follow your emotions, but not get bogged down in them. I think it's important for you to listen to your higher guidance and then act on it, but not run yourself into the ground. Not to just be running around left and right, thinking you don't have time to finish everything. And you also have to take care of your body and make sure that it's healthy and working for you, and not causing illness or causing disease. So that's to me what the temperance card is about. It's about all those things, finding a balance, and I think that's what you're going to be moving towards in October. For my Scorpio friends, this is a very positive card. I feel like coming into balance is really what this journey is all about. And I think you're going to find some balance in October, and I think you're going to be able to minimize the ego's role in your life a little bit, which is going to just help every aspect of your life. Very good. Very positive. I like where things are headed here. As you know, I'm a Scorpio, so I get a lot out of this particular reading. So, okay, let's move on over to this card, which represents the biggest challenge that Scorpio sun signs are likely to experience or to face this month. And oh boy, what happened to his eye? Oh, abundance. And a boar, a one-eyed boar. How nice. Give me a moment with this card. Oh, I got it. Give me a moment, I got it. The message I'm getting from this card is that, how can I put this? Let's put this nicely. I don't want to use the word greed because it's not quite right. But I think the energy here is feeling like you need more. You need more. Like you don't have enough. And this is, talking about the ego. This is basically the ego's main program is I don't have enough. I don't have enough money. I don't have enough money in my bank account. I don't have enough cash. I don't have enough money in my credit card. I don't have enough food. I don't have a big enough house. My car's not good enough. My clothes are too ratty. I need more in order to be happy. And then when I get more, I'll think about being happy. Oh, what a negative energy. That's the energy I'm getting from this, and I think this is how your shadow is going to show itself. I think this is going to challenge you this month. Look at this transition, okay? We have overactive ego moving towards balance. What's standing in the way? The ego. The ego is going to put up a fight, okay? The ego is not going to go down gently. So I hate to say you have to fight your ego because that's not the right word at all. But you're going to have to train your ego to stop with this. Stop with this thinking. It's not helping you. It's not serving you in any way. It's taking you away from your soul's purpose here on this planet. So I think the ego is going to flare up as it realizes that it's being minimized. That's what the ego does. And it's going to say, you know what? You don't have enough. You better start worrying about your bills. You better start worrying about your rent. You better start worrying about the groceries and the electricity bill. And then guess what? You're stressed out. You're disconnected with all that is. And you just are filled with fear. And that's what the ego wants because that's what we've been taught by society. Society has programmed you to think this way from the moment you were born. And it's been an ongoing process. So it's not easy to get away from that energy. It's not easy to just say, you know what, I'm sick of this. Okay? But that's what has to happen in October. It's going to be a challenge. But if you feel that ego flaring up and if you feel the doubts, the worry sinking in about not having enough, then turn off that ego as quickly as you can. Realize that this is not you. This is your programming, and you have to get connected to your heart. Your heart will tell you the truth. It'll lead you the right direction, not your mind. Okay? All right, board wipe. Now we're going to move to the Untamed Truth Oracle. We're going to ask it what message it has for my Scorpio sun sign friends this October. What message for Scorpio sun sign friends this October? And we've got... Oh my goodness, this came up from Libra too. The last video I just did, I also got this card. But I think it's saying something differently here. Bring in the passion, Scorpio friends. Your ego is passionless. Your ego is dead inside. Your heart is full of passion. So if you're going to make that transition towards balance, you're going to need to bring in more passion. What are you passionate about? What makes your heart sing? What makes you lose track of time? What makes you want to do that thing over and over and over and over again, and you never get bored of it? It could be a thing, it could be an activity, it could be a place, it could be a person. What makes you feel passionate? And I encourage you all to follow that passion in the month of October. It's going to help you to get balance. It's going to help you to minimize the ego. It's going to help you forget that you're worried about not having enough. Oh, that is the worst. So find your passion. It's going to guide you. Your passion is leading you towards your soul's purpose, and you need to follow it. So if the imagery of a hummingbird helps you in some way, then follow that hummingbird to your passion. Whatever. You know, some of us don't know our passion. Others of us do. I'll let you figure that out on your own. Okay? All right, Scorpio friends, that is the reading for this month. I hope you guys got something out of it. Remember, again, this is a general reading for 12th of the population. Not everything is meant to resonate with everyone, so take what works for you. But if you would like a personal reading with me, like I said, you can go to my website, lightofrega.com, link in the description. Be sure to do all the YouTube stuff, the liking, sharing, subscribing, commenting. I love all your interactions on this channel. It's why I do it. And so I appreciate everything that you have to say, or even if you just want to hit the like button or even the dislike button. Any interaction is welcome, so thank you for that. All right, Scorpio friends, I want to wish you love and light. I want to wish you a happy October. Please leave a like if you enjoyed this. Happy taroting. Peace.